Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Art Raymond, the principal of John Randolph Tucker High School. On behalf of the administration, the faculty, and the graduating class of 2023, it is my privilege and pleasure to welcome you to John Randolph Tucker High School's 59th commencement exercises. To ensure the dignity of this ceremony, the class of 2023 asks that you take all pictures from your seat, being careful not to obstruct the view of others. During the awarding of diplomas, please refrain from making comments and hold your applause until all graduates have received their diplomas. Finally, please check to make sure your phones and other electronic devices have been silenced. Now please join me in standing as the class of 2023 begins their processional. Remain standing as our senior class president, Karam Arshad, leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the singing of the national anthem and Tucker's alma mater.
Our colors are being presented by John Randolph Tucker High School's Marine Corps Junior ROTC, commanded by Cadence Staff Sergeant Muhammad Ali. Gentlemen, please remove your hats and caps. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Kindly remain standing as the colors are retired. Now please join us in singing the John Randolph Tucker High School alma mater. The lyrics are in your program.
Sing
You may be seated. I now welcome Mr. Raymond back to the podium.
While this is a happy occasion for those of us gathered here today, we also share the heartbreak of the Richmond community, and we stand with them. So let us pause for a moment of silence in memory of the father and son killed in yesterday's shooting, and for the injured families and Greater Richmond Schools family. Thank you. At this time, I would like to welcome our platform guests, and please stand when your name is announced. School Board Chair representing the Brooklyn District, Christy Kinsella. School Board Member representing the Three Chop District, Michelle Mickey Ogburn. Board of Supervisors Member representing the Brooklyn District, Daniel Schmidt. And Board of Supervisors Member representing the Three Chop District, Thomas Brannon. And Superintendent of Henrico County Public Schools, Dr. Amy Cashwell. You all may be seated. And it's my pleasure to introduce the administrative staff of J.R. Tucker High School. Carrie Wishon, Senior Class Assistant Principal. Bev Steele, Junior Class Assistant Principal. Joshua Schulhoff, Sophomore Class Assistant Principal. Dr. Brandon Petrosky, Freshman Class Associate Principal. And Carlotta Blackman, Director of School Counseling. And assisting with the presentation of our diplomas, Colin Baumgartner, English teacher and reader of our graduates' names. You all may be seated. And allow me to introduce our students on the stage. Please stand when your name is introduced. Our senior class officers. First, we'll start with our president, Karam Arshad. Vice President, Cameron Legayata. Secretary, Gabriela Rodriguez. Treasurer V. Wynn. Historian Al Cabria. And spirit leaders Naila Henderson and Cameron Jackson. Our senior class salutatorian, Isabella Sun. And valedictorian, Ariane Saxena. You may be seated. And no successful journey is completed alone, and these candidates for graduation have had the benefit of being taught by an outstanding, caring faculty. And it's my honor to ask the Tucker faculty to please stand. Thank you. At this time, please join me in welcoming our honored guests from our school board, bringing greetings and congratulations representing the Three Chop District, Mickey Ogburn.
It is my honor and privilege to be with the Tucker family to celebrate commencement for the class of 2023. That word, commencement, signifies a new beginning or a launch. That is what this day is all about for you. As this phase of your life concludes, you are launching the next chapter. No matter what lies ahead for each of you, you are fortunate to have a solid foundation created by the caring people who helped you get to this day, and the shared memories and experiences of Tucker High. Graduates, on behalf of the school board, Mrs. Kinsella and I, and the rest of our members, I wish you all the best as you embark on the journey to come. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. Ogburn. From our Board of Supervisors, representing the Three Chop District, Thomas Brannon.
Good evening, Tucker Tigers, class of 2023. On behalf of the Henrico Board of Supervisors, both Supervisor Schmidt and I would like to congratulate all of you. Well done. The parents, to you, congratulations, you got them here. Graduates, would you please applaud for your parents? To all of you, as you start the next chapter in life, it's going to take you different places, different roads. Many will move to other places, but I'd like you to do one thing for the county and one thing for me. Always remember, Henrico is your home. Please be true to yourselves. Good luck. God bless all of you. And again, congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Brandon. Please welcome the Superintendent of Henrico County Public Schools, Dr. Amy Cashwell.
Graduates, I am beyond excited to be here to celebrate with you today and add my voice to the thousands here to cheer you on. Your teachers, your principal, and I are so incredibly proud of you and all that you have accomplished. Your journey to this stage, and of course to this moment, was anything but ordinary. Yet, you persevered, overcoming challenges, building relationships, and making great academic and personal strides. I wish you continued strength and courage as you enter the next phase of your life, whether that's on to college or career. But before you begin your next great adventure, let's take just a moment to look back at what it means to be part of the class of 2023. Congratulations, graduates. Take a look.
Something I'm always going to remember, I would say, is the drama club and the drama theater department.
I'm never going to forget prom. At first I didn't want to go, but then I realized that it was worth it to go.
Being on the volleyball and baseball team here, I think those are memories that are going to last with me for a long time.
I'm going to always remember the community and the support that I received.
I'm always going to remember how we have a lot of cool clubs.
Something I'm going to always remember about Tucker is the transition from the old school to the new school.
My favorite event here at Tucker that was amazing was definitely all the battle of the classes that we had with soccer and basketball.
No matter what, if we're in the old building, the new building, we're always going to try to have some type of spirit. Even if the plan falls through or anything, I feel like we try to make things happen.
I'm going to always miss seeing my friends and the motivational speeches that my teachers would give me.
The people, I mean, the combination of people that I've encountered here, it's really special. I really like it. I remember many of my teachers, they always helped me. One of my favorites would definitely be Miss Rodkey. She's my Spanish teacher, and she's an amazing mentor.
Miss Dyer, my theater teacher, she's always been very supportive, gives you like creative liberty and everything.
My freshman year history teacher, Miss D. Rose, made a big difference for me.
Miss Tierceron.
Miss LaShawn, Miss Steele.
Miss Goyette, she's a really great teacher. She makes sure you understand everything. And when you're late on assignment, she doesn't take that bad for you.
Well, I would say my track coach. He made a difference to me, definitely. My soccer and field hockey coaches, Coach Dietz and Coach DeRose.
I have to say Miss Connor. She is my dual enrollment English teacher, and she is always so positive, always so understanding.
There's Mr. B, Mr. Park, Miss Moore, who's my A Center teacher, Miss Williams, who's no longer here, Miss Selden, Miss Goyette, and Miss Finch, who've all helped make a difference in my life.
I think what makes Tucker most special is the people. The people in here are amazing. I've made so many great connections here that I'm never going to forget it.
I love how Tucker is just very diverse.
There's so many different students here, and you can learn about just about any culture that you want here.
I think class of 2023 is different because of the adversity that we've faced.
It's our Jordan year. It's a special year for us. We've been through a lot, COVID, virtual school.
We're so resilient is the biggest thing.
We went through the old school, we went through the construction, we went through the virtual school. A lot has happened to our class, and I mean, we keep getting through it.
In my eyes, there'll never be another class like 2023.
Congratulations, class of 2023. We did it.
Good luck, class of 2023, on your next journey.
Please be safe out there. I know that you will all do great things, and I believe in you.
Do what you gotta do, stay focused, and you will accomplish your goals. We're out. Peace out.
Thank you, Dr. Cashwell, and thank you, students who contributed to that. Under the direction of Clint Miller and Austin Frank, the John Randolph Tucker High School National Blue Ribbon Music Department will perform This Is Me. Benji Pasek and Justin Paul are the composers.
Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts.
Senior chorus, band, and orchestra members, please join your classmates. And as they're making their way to their seats, they make it look easy, but they practiced a lot for that. Let's give them another round of applause. And now please welcome our senior class administrator, Carrie Washon.
To the class of 2023, as my final duty as your assistant principal, I have the distinguished honor of presenting your class speakers. The theme for today's speeches is our senior class quote by Michael Jordan. I can accept failure, everyone fails at something, but I can't accept not trying. Our senior class president will attend the Virginia Commonwealth University in the fall and will receive the Jefferson Cup from Mr. Raymond at the podium. Please welcome Karam Arshad.
When we were first told we had to give speeches, we were told to give tribute to number 23, Michael Jordan. I kind of ignored that for the simple fact that LeBron's my GOAT. I just needed to get that out the way. But that's more barbershop talk. Today, we're really here to talk about us. This year was the year of sacrifices. For the class of 2023, it was our last dance. We left it all on the table. We all had a different story. Some of us sacrificed to get into our dream colleges. Some of us sacrificed to excel in the sports we play. Some of us sacrificed to get the best grades we possibly could. And most of us sacrificed to work towards our future. We worked to achieve all these goals. And when you see all your hard work pay off, there's no better feeling than that. But that feeling is temporary. You cannot live off of that feeling. Eventually, once that feeling of joy and pride starts to wear off, what's left? We expect all our problems to go away. But in reality, we just get hit with a feeling of emptiness. My point when I say this is not to tell you to not work hard, but rather that no goal is worth sacrificing your relationship with others. Sit back for a second and think of an instance where you thought something was the end-all be-all, like the time that one girl wouldn't respond back to my DM. But when it was all over, I can almost guarantee it didn't have that much impact on you. But you know what will have a bigger impact on you? The relationships you sacrificed with people that you care about. Here's the lesson. Have no regrets once that feeling of success is washed away. Nothing is more important than your connections with other people. Not any of your goals, not what you have on your resume, and especially nothing you've done in the past. And here's why. By making connections, we can influence, impact, and change other people's lives. Life has no meaning without these connections with others. We are all born the same. What's different is our paths. We are different in where we go to college, who we love, what careers we choose, and what we endeavor to do. Different in the triumphs and tragedies that we face. But through every moment, we form new connections. So be generous with your time, be compassionate, have empathy, and remember, it's never too late to mend fractured relationships. Always make decisions with humility, and never forget the people who walked with you all this way. those who made it possible for you to stand here. Thank you.
Thank you, Karam. The salutatorian of our class earned a GPA of 4.7137, will attend the University of Virginia in the fall, and will join Mr. Raymond to receive the Salutatorian Medal. Please welcome Isabella Sun.
So the theme this year is the Jordan year. I didn't know what to make of this at first because I know next to nothing about Michael Jordan or basketball. It's that sport where they think 5'11" is short when I'm not even 5'3". But luckily, this speech is about graduation, not basketball. Michael Jordan once said, "I can accept failure. Everyone fails at something, but I can't accept not trying." This quote is basically another way of saying that you won't know unless you try. And that's true. When you put some effort into it, you'll do better than you think. And sometimes you'll fail so horribly that you think your life is legitimately over and you should move to the other side of the country to start anew. I think we've all felt like that before. But you don't have to escape. You can always make amends and try again. According to Urban Dictionary, your Jordan year is the best year of your life. It's probably bad luck to use it this year because it kind of implies that we're all peaking in high school, but as cliche as this is, I think that any year can be the best year of your life as long as you make it so. Just to illustrate, I could easily say it's been the worst year of my life. For example, I got the lowest grade I've ever gotten on a test this year, a 68 to be exact in biology. I disappointed someone who then lectured me in front of my mom, highly embarrassing. And I'm not valedictorian. That one is particularly devastating. But I've also done stuff I'm really proud of this year just by trying and not giving up. Like, I figured out how to write analytical history essays and improved my grades in that class. I also put myself out there more than I've ever done before by going on a trip without my parents and shadowing a real judge on Student Government Day. I started leaving the house for more than just my extracurriculars and job, just being outside. It's almost ridiculous how happy it makes me to take a walk in the late afternoon sun. And I've got great friends who give me nice hugs and make me laugh. I'm really glad I made an effort to build these relationships. The school year might be coming to a close, but there are still several more months in 2023. I've also got a few more months before I have to become an adult. But I'm going to spend this time trying to make this year even better. Fewer days of stressing about college, more days of waking to the morning light warming my face. Fewer days of getting angry about failing, more days of going at my own pace. What makes you happy, what makes each year the best, is naturally going to be different for everyone. But the trick to it is the same. It's so hard, yet so simple. It's just trying. Thank you.
Thank you, Isabella. The valedictorian of our class earned a GPA of 4.7308. He will be attending the University of Virginia in the fall, and he will receive the Valedictorian Medal. Please welcome Ariane Saxena.
Before I begin, I would like to thank the higher powers that have guided me on my journey in life thus far. I would like to thank my mom, my dad, my aunt, Dr. Gitanjali Saxena, my grandmother, for their endless support of me throughout my life. I would not be anywhere close to where I am today without your support. In addition, I would like to thank my friends who have been with me always, through the best of times and the worst of times over the past 4 years. I would also like to thank my teachers, faculty, staff, and admin here at JRT for their tireless work. Good teachers teach, but great teachers inspire. And I would especially like to recognize the most inspiring, dedicated, and hardworking teachers and staff who have gone above and beyond and made the most meaningful contributions to both my life and J.R. Tucker High School. Mr. Raymond, Dr. Petrosky, Ms. Wishan, Ms. Angel, Ms. Marshall, Mr. Brown, Ms. Kennan, Ms. Morrison, Ms. Martino, Mr. Geary, Mr. Rock, Ms. Hutch, Ms. Snow, Ms. Palkovics, Ms. Dietz, Ms. Dyer, Ms. Cuccarini, Senor Georgiades, Ms. Savellas, Ms. Mills, Mr. Dorton, Ms. Evans, Senora Vandereet, Ms. Johnson, Ms. Cyrier, Mr. Gauthier, Ms. Swanson, Mr. Seal, and Ms. Connor. This is for them. This is for them. All right. Now this is going to get a little deep, so stay with me. How many times have you failed in your life? I want you to think back to all the times when you shied away from something because you thought that it would not work out. When you instead chose an easier way to achieve your goals, like asking ChatGPT to do something for you because it would be easier and probably better. I mean, I did. How would your life have been different if you took on those challenges yourself, even if it meant failing? Michael Jordan once said, "I can accept failure, everyone fails at something, but I can't accept not trying." In his youth, Jordan wasn't what you would call a 5-star basketball recruit. Rather, he was a skinny, short, 5'11" kid with big dreams, if you consider 5'11" short, that is. In high school, during his sophomore year, he was relegated during his high school's basketball team tryouts to the JV team. For many years, he considered this moment to be one of his life's biggest failures. But he did not quit on his dreams, nor did he stop trying in life. And after 31 years of blood, sweat, and tears, he worked his way to the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. With that said, Jordan's story is unique to him. But the overarching theme of this quote is universal, that failure is an inescapable aspect of life, but one should not let the certainty of personal pain from failure deter them from trying. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Now, I want you to look to your left and look to your right. When you go home, I want you to look at yourself in the mirror. All 3 of those people have failed in life and will continue to fail for as long as they live, I promise you. Upon hearing this, you can either say to yourself, "This is the end, this is how I fall," or you can get to work and keep trying. Make no doubt, everyone is faced with this choice in their lives. As illustrated by J.R.R. Tolkien in The Return of the King, one tiny hobbit knew he would try again, fail perhaps, and try once more, 1,000 times if need be, but he would not give up the quest. That being said, when you look back on your life many years from now, what do you want to think about? Do you want to say, "I can't believe I accomplished all those things"? Or do you want to say, "I wish I kept trying to fulfill my dreams"? Remember, every man dies, not every man really lives. Nevertheless, I implore you, all of you, to ignore the distractions in life and keep persevering through the hardships you encounter. Although success is not an easy money path, you must have patience and resist the tempting shortcuts in your journey to success. Because, as Tolkien said in The Fellowship of the Ring, all that is gold does not glitter. Not all those who wander are lost. The old that is strong does not wither. Deep roots are not reached by the frost. With that said, not everyone will become a basketball legend like Michael Jordan. But do not let that notion discourage you from working towards the success that awaits you in your life. Instead, let the will to work hard guide you as you bring your goals to fruition. There is success out there for everyone, I promise you that. Though it is sometimes hidden behind clouds of failure, I promise you that those clouds will pass if you stay true to yourself and take care of business by working towards the goals that you have set for yourself. In a blind kingdom, he who can squint is king, meaning while many of us cannot dunk or pull up from the three-point line like Michael Jordan, we can channel our own personal strengths to outwork others around us and achieve greatness in our own right. Likewise, I want you all to leave here today knowing that, as John F. Kennedy once said, every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. All of the efforts that you put in when you take that first step to trying something despite the chance of failure will pay off. If not now in this, then later, but it will happen in this life. One final example of this concept is the class of 23 you see before you here today. These are some of the most hardworking and persevering people I have ever had the privilege of being surrounded by. And I am proud to say that after 4 years of struggles, hardships, and failures, we have made it. And the view from the top is glorious. I would especially like to recognize my IB class of 23, a group of the most hardworking, dedicated HL Cold Warriors I have ever known. Over the years, we have failed together, triumphed together, and laughed together, especially in Outdoor Adventure Club, Brown Ball, and Brown Pong. And our success today in reaching the summit of our long journey is a product of the amalgamation of boundless work and resilience we have put in towards achieving our goals. There is greatness out there for each and every one of you. Indeed, there will be stepbacks in your life, but let me ask you this. Class, why do we fall? So that we can learn to pick ourselves up. Thank you, and LOL, and of course I don't mean laughing out loud, I mean lots of love.
Thank you, Arian. Thank you, class speakers. Each year, our faculty selects 10 outstanding seniors to receive the faculty medallion. These awards were presented to them at our senior honors program on May 25th. When your name is called, please stand and remain standing. Ladies and gentlemen, please hold your applause until all names are announced. Charlotte Bell, Kyla Fowler, Cameron Jackson, Sarah Francis Pays, Daniel Hercules Santos, Sharon Albert, Ryan Matheny, Jalon Ramal, Journey Mason, Cesar Gautama Penaloza. Those are our 10. Also, a medallion was awarded to an outstanding senior as recognition by our faculty for being the best of the best, the ultimate Tucker Tiger. It is Tucker's greatest honor. This year's recipient of the John Randolph Tucker Memorial Award is Aiden Faria. Aiden, please stand. You may be seated. Student speakers and senior class officers, please join your classmates. I am very pleased to thank the members of this class for an outstanding academic effort during their 4 years at J.R. Tucker High School. To date, this effort has resulted in over $14.1 million in scholarship awards. Yes, yes. And now, our school board chair representing the Brooklyn District, Mrs. Kinsella, will deliver the Declaration of Graduation.
Will the class of 2023 please stand? By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia, the Henrico School Board, and on the recommendations of the faculty and administration, I declare these candidates of John Randolph Tucker High School graduates with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Will the graduates please turn their tassels? You may be seated.
Thank you, Ms. Kinsella. So before we go any further, I just want to acknowledge that this class really helped bring us back and really helped fill our school with dedication, with devotion, to love, with relationships, with some amazing teachers, some amazing achievements in the class. And you've all seen tonight the best color guard, and you've all seen tonight the best choir and the best band. So now we've heard some amazing speeches that are very inspiring, and now we're going to get down to the business of awarding our diplomas to our graduates. So here we go. With the assistance of Ms. Wishon, Mrs. Steele, Mr. Schulhoff, Dr. Petrosky, Ms. Blackman, and Mr. Baumgartner, we will now award our diplomas, and the class sponsors will assist with the graduates. Every graduate has earned the right to hear his or her name called, and to that end, and to preserve the dignity of the occasion, we respectfully ask everyone to please hold your applause until all graduates have received their diplomas.
Joey Lee Adams, Jr. Fatima Il Alami Afilal. Farhad Akbari. Jamera Mame Abena Akoto. Ilaf Hussein Al-Jasari. Sharon Parconel Albert. Laviana Dolores Alcantar Perez. Basma Ali. Maurice Alec. Netta Elizabeth Allport. Nur al-Huda Haidar Karim Al-Subai. Luis Mario Alvarez Cepeda. Ryan Kamakakoa Anderson. Noor Ansari. Ray Kibram Arai. Viviana Arellano Figueroa. Kevin Josue Argueta. Lauren Nicole Armstrong. Mohammed Karam Arsad. William Parker Alt. Angelina Lauren Bayer. Javon Jamin Ballo. Caden Scott Ballum. Althea Visto Bass. Charlotte Helen Bell. Haley Marie Bendel. Rosalind Delia Benitez Lopez. Dana L. Bentley. Emma Grace Bernardin. Evelyn Leanne Bertram. Ashim Bandari. Hadia Big. Palmer Matthew Bogdan. Craig Wallace Bowman. Alyssa Regina Brown. Diamore Brown, Jairus Khalil Brown, Lily Hung Bui, Yane Vernisha Bullock, Ziona Unique Butler, Jocelyn Michelle Cabrera, Miriam Isabella Caceres Ruiz, Tiffany Huang Kai, Kedmi Carbayal, Jessica Sarah Carlton, Brantley Elizabeth Carr, Shernaya Tamika Carrington, Javier A. Cartagena, Seth Makakoa Casil, Andy Billy Castro, Damaris Vanessa Castro Pineda, Anusha Chaluvadi, Nathaniel John Cheek, Cameron Isaiah Clark, Lily Ann Cole, Jeremy O'Brien Coleman, Adrian Luis Colon, Madison Nakai Crawley, Tamid Pissarro Curry, Shane Donovan Cutchin, Niloy Das, Adam Tanner Davis, Moja Adam Dolbit, Luke Joseph Daisy, Marjay Ricardo Lee Deans, Vishvag Vijay, Angel Gabriel Diaz, Odalis Gabriela Diaz, Xavier Jordan Dixon, Patrick Allen Didlick, Madeline Dixon, Wyatt Foster Drummond, Bilal Dudit, Rachel Jun-U Dong, Alisa Jaylin Easley, Mohammed Amin Al-Badri, Osvaldo Escoto Garcia, Camila Belen Esteban Ruiz, Mary Fahim Fahim, Curls Hilal Fahim, Morel Fekri, Aiden Alexander Faria, Caleb Bryce Fields, Adolfo Anselmo Figueroa, Haley Braxton Nicole Fleming, Jalen Lachey Fleming, Michael Florentin, Jose Angel Flores, Kyla Kyling Fowler, Layla A. Folks, Ernice Sierra Freeman, Ashley Paula Frias, Camden Shankar Fudala, Jennifer Alejandra Fuentes, Nathan Scott Gaynor, Gino Damian Garcia, Catherine Montserrat Garcia Leyva, Abiona Lael Gardoki, Diana Lucia Gauna Gabrielle, Kevin Allen Gibson Jr., Joshua Mays Gilliam, Endis Ediso Giron, Messiah Daquan Givens, Kevin Alexander Gonzalez Guzman, Karan Markel Green, Emma Adela Grupche, Cesar Stevens Gautama Penazola, Jennifer Adelaida Gutierrez Hernandez, Sweta Haidari, Aliyah Samanika Heng, Dominique Javier Harris, Diana Bassam Hatoum, Ye Hay, Benjamin Cole Hyder, Justin Thaddeus Helberg, Naila Avian Henderson, Trista Marie Henshaw, Daniel Edgardo Hercules Santos, Yolani Clarabel Hernandez Cruz, Rochana Rose Hyeng, Rodney Leon Hill III, Peyton William Hinton, Elijah Shelton Holmes, Sloan Marie Householder, Keith Antone Howard, Gregory Scott Hutchison, Joseph Wynn, Brandy Uchenna Isiadinso, Arjun Iapole, Cameron Michelle Jackson, Shamara Nicole Jackson, Harold John Jacobson IV, Carrie Dawn Jamerson, Janaya Danielle James, Madeline Claire Jameson, Ian Christopher Johnson, Lindsay Carol Johnson, Najee Yolanda Johnson, Chabit Leah Tolmoy Joseph, Anaya Temperance Joyner, Harati Kabinbingoi Kabola, Sanika Alice Kamara, Maurice Cadiz, Aiden Edison Kelly, Akri Marie Kennedy, Jay Anand Keskar, Mawish Kawul Khan, Rahat Khan, Al Kavi Kabria, Raven Faye Imani Kinslow, Riva Kotha, Adam Augustus Kredowitz IV, Harish Krishna Kumar, Maria Krenetic, Siri Megan Kumarapurgu, Courtney K. Lalonde, Jamari Lula Lamb, Lucas Marcelo Landry, Jalissa Laura Perez, An Thoy Lee, Donovan Lonzo Lee, Jaden Rico Lee, Mei Lin Lee, Abigail Ellen Neidig Leffler, Cameron John Legianda, Zanaya Linese Lewis, Selena Limbu, Noah Antoine Logan, Stephen Adone Lopez, Xavier Manuel Lopez, Wilfredo Nahum Lovo Garcia, Alexander John Lund, Olivia Madison Magby, Kamal Ian Mahmoud, Anton Ahmad Makar, Cheney Sean Mao, Marjorie Fabiola Mariona Antonio, Yerson Manuel Marquez Martinez, Jorge Omar Martinez, Brian Adali Martinez Hernandez, Daniel Osman Martinez Castro, Luis Francisco Martinez Espinoza, Kevin Alexis Martinez Gutierrez, Jarrett Martinez Lopez, Jacob Tyler Maryland, Journey Adur Mason, Ryan Catherine Matheny, Caleb Robert Mayo, Thomas Dakota McDonald, Ariel Jade McGraw, Corey Kervin McGregor, Mason Beck McLean, Ryan Elliott Metter, Angel David Medrano, Tania Nicole Medrano Alvarado, Brianna Nicole Meeks, David Melendez, Christian Quino Maletz, Eli Mihalapulu, Malachi Daniel Mings, Aiden Peter Moore, Pedro Texera de Moraes, Axel Moreno, Angel Elizabeth Morgan, Tiara Adelaide Gabrielle Morgan, Edward Lee Morris III, Joylyn Isabel Morton, Jayshawn Antonio Mosby, Saho Na, Justin Ethan Naranjo, Samuel Alvin Nash III, Brielle Sahara Wynn Nelson, Tamara Destiny Nelson, Kayana Irene Neville, Emma Josephine Messer, Christian Michael Newcomb, Michelle No, Andy Vo Huen, Bryant Quang Huen, Chao Thi Bao Huen, Jason Thien Huen, Jimmy Min Huen, Thang Viet Q Huen, Thun Van Huan Huang, V Huen, Tanjina Tabasam Niha, Joshua Trevor Norris, Ramsey Nairi Norris, Lauren Isabel Nunez. Vivanka Valentina Nunez. Brian Emmanuel Ordonez. Abdil Orellano. Lourdes Jacqueline Ortiz Morales. Sarah Frances Pays. Joshua Isaac Pendleton. Adrian Carter Piot. Jaylani Pearl Perez. Craven Joel Perez Hernandez. Ryan Yan Hung Pham. Annika Lida Pitch. Helen Portillo Amaya. Andrew Charles Pratt. Ariana Dominique Pritchett. Madison Marie Purvey. Laura Vanessa Quinones. Mohammed Adala Raja. Victoria Lanai Randolph. Shrish Harsha Rao. Rathika Ravirala. Connor James Redford. Angel Reyes Lozano. Maybelline Yamilith Reyes Perez. Daphne Fontaine Reyes Marier. Jalen Ramal. Ariana Shakit Rose. Emily Audrey Rios. Charlie Bolden Roberts III. Amaya Elise Robinson. Gabriela Kathleen Rodriguez. Ricardo Rodriguez. Caitlin Sue Rogers. Miguel Angel Rojas Gomez. Jose Jair Ruiz Guardado. Celine Dalai Ruiz Tapia. Caitlin Mary Russell. Marco Musa Sadek. Sumatra Sokanak Versna San. Durga Maya Sarki. Aryan Ratnesh Saxena. Audrey May Schuler. Andre Komich Scoggins. Reed Richmond Scoggins. Patricia May Seal. Andrew Christian Sellers. Megan Lauren Sellers. Justin John Simo. Leah Ann Shaban. Sharon Sharma. Jacob Michael Sharid. Leo Chaval. Prerna Jyothi Sidula. Serenity Victoria Simpkis. Caleb Jeremiah Smith. Xavier Smith. Emily Maya Soto. Brian Soto. Lila Wynn Spizek. Anaya Lachey Spurlock. Grayson McQueen Starrett. Spencer James Stedman. Megan Love Stevens. Sierra Grace Stumpf. Ezra Mohammedan Suleiman. Isabella Danyi Sun. Fabiha Tassin. Kelsey Tamara Taylor. Tony Leroy Taylor. Hesiana Marielsa Thomas. Madison Renee Toms. Mahogany Gail Toms. Talia Lee Thompson. Praneethi Thuda. John Mann Thurman. Sydney Toe. Andren Tran. Nagan Thethon Tran. Noah Alexander Trevino. Jaden Naomi Triplet Nelms. Brianna Elizabeth Trujillo. Ukuku Ebe Ude. Catherine Susan Ullman. Reese Danielle Van Himbergen. Alexis Vasquez. Daniel Enrique Velasquez. Darlene Sarai Veliz. Jada Deshay Vest. Jaden Devante Vest. Alexander Jesus Vidal. Donna K. Vidas Sanchez. Tyra Denisha Wadi. Kennedy True Wagner Cook. Bola Armia Waheb. Samaria Monet Walker. Jenna Wall. Lucas Owen Warren, Jane Ashton Whitaker, Makaija Najir White, Danielle Mariah Whitehead, Anissa Michelle Wiggins, Cameron Tyler Williams, Josette Tiandra Williams, Cameron Diona Williams, Taiwan Jamel Williams Jr., Randy Lattimore Wilson II, Mackenzie Elise Winston, Jasmine Imani Word, Grace Chu, Jessica Galicia Yanez, Abigail Ama Yaboa, Joseph Allen Jensen, Erdem Yilmaz, Joshua O'Neill Young, Jason Samuel Zamora Barrios, Casey Avril Zavala.
You did it. All right. I do have to say that I wish everybody could have this experience. It's addictive, it's intoxicating, it's amazing. You guys, to see your children's faces at that moment, it's one of the happiest moments of their lives, and I get to have that experience, and I love it. I'm gonna miss you guys. You brought us back. You brought us back. Woo! All right. So, on behalf of the best faculty and staff in the world, those people at John Randolph Tucker High School, congratulations to all of our graduates. And now the class of 2023 will take one final walk together. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remain standing until all graduates have recessed and families may meet. Families may meet their graduates on Harrison Street after the graduates have collected their diplomas. Faculty, please lead the recession of the class of 2023. Have a wonderful evening, and as always, go Tigers.